the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UAB's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Milner. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Milner. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grab behind the line. It's Klein. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they have to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to swing it on second down. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Volunteers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get two hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Blazers are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Oh, they're after him! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They started this drive in great field position, now needing to convert on 3rd and 2. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Going for 6. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Grabbed behind the line. It's hooked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Oh, better look out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And you race it to the house. Touchdown ball! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Jacobs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Kevin about ready to start the second half here. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. And he bumps it up inside the 20. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. Touchdown, Blazers! A great catch and run for 6. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Here's the handoff. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Aguilar. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got to score. You got to stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Hooks. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hooks. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to sneak it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Vols are marching down the field. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. On the run, it's Thomas. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Bringing the heat. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're working that left side. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Scanning the field, it's Kitna. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The give as they work on that clock. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 18 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
And the Vols want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive, 1st and goal. He's got it on the move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership